Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nyca, and with things that matter. Now, I've got a question. I know, even though it's stereotypical and somewhat racist, but I know we like our chicken. We even like it when it comes in the form of a chicken sandwich, if you will. We like our chicken. And I understand that Popeyes added some cayenne pepper and a different bun, similar to the bun that's used over at the Sonic franchise on their chicken sandwich. Got a little sweet taste to it. That with the bursting flavors and of all of the peppers and seasonings that is put into the chicken sandwich over there at the Popeyes makes for a wonderful experience for many of you. I understand. But is getting a chicken sandwich something that one needs to prepare to possibly die behind? I question that because a man was killed at a Maryland's Popeyes in a fight linked to the popular chicken sandwich. That's right, family. A man. Human. Flesh. Blood. Veins. Arteries. Organs. Was killed at a Maryland's Popeyes in a fight linked to the popular chicken sandwich. Now, thank you and shout out to my love over there on Instagram. She knows she is. She sent me the link to the article, and it is very much so appreciated. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, boo, for sending it to me because, you know, this is the kind of stuff that gets the old girl over here to talking, honey. So, when she sent me the link, I looked at it and I read it a couple, 2, 3, 4, 8 times, just being honest, 8. Because I couldn't believe what the hell I was reading. So I want to share this with you all. And then at the end of me reading this, I'm going to render my commentary, my thoughts and opinions on it. And we're going to close this thing up in a night. We're going to wrap it up in a nice little bow and we're going to leave it where it said, okay? It says, and I will link the article down in the pinned comments. I always do for you guys so that you can read it for yourself. Because I be wanting you to read it for yourself, okay? Now, child, it say, a man killed at a Maryland Popeyes in fight linked to the popular chicken sandwich. A man was stabbed to death outside a Maryland Popeyes in a fight over the chain's popular fried chicken sandwich, police said. A policewoman for the Prince George Police Department said the 28-year-old has not been identified but was killed at a restaurant in Oxon Hill outside of Washington, D.C. The fight began someone cut in lines, the spokeswoman said. For you to get that anger over anything, for that type of anger to develop into this type of violence, again, is very sad and a tragic day, the lady also said, the spokesperson. The fight began inside the restaurant and later moved outside. The man was rushed to the hospital where he later died. Authorities did not identify a suspect. Popeyes began selling the sandwich on the Sunday after 2 months of a hiatus. First introduced in August, it sold out in 2 weeks, a surge in popularity prompted by a viral feud with Chick-fil-A. This summer, customers angry about the sandwich shortage threatened restaurant workers at the franchise in Texas. Another filed a lawsuit in Tennessee alleging deceptive business practices. We do not yet know whether this was the result of a dispute over one of our products or something unrelated, but there is no reason for someone to lose their life on a Monday night in a parking lot, Popeyes said in a statement to NBC News. Our thoughts are with the victim's family and friends, and we are fully cooperating with local authorities. Now, child, is it that serious? I mean, like, for real. Now, we don't know, according to the article, we don't know if that is indeed the reason why this man lost his life. But what we're hearing is someone cut in line as they were waiting to get this infamous chicken sandwich. This disgusting. This is disgusting on so many levels. I understand that line, according to what I've seen with my own two eyes, family, do be out to the streets. I've seen it at several locations since the induction of this chicken sandwich back in August, and I seen it again this past weekend, so I knew something was up. But for somebody to possibly have lost their life in a parking lot of a Popeyes chicken, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. That's crazy to me. Is it that deep? In an update, Popeyes stabbing suspect still sought in killing that may have stemmed from a fight over the popular chicken sandwich. That was released about 5 hours ago via the Washington Post. I'll put both of them down in the pinned comments so y'all can read them. Police are still investigating the fatal stabbing of a man who authorities say was killed outside of a Popeyes after a fight that may have stemmed from the restaurant's popular chicken sandwich. A 28-year-old man was in line at Oxnard Hill, Maryland location of the fast food restaurant when an argument broke out between him and another customer Monday night, the Prince George County Police spokesperson said. Okay, again, pretty much it's saying the same thing, that one man cut in front of another man in a line designated for those ordering the chicken sandwich. An argument spilled out of the restaurant at the 6200 block of Livingston Road about 7 p.m. and the victim, whom police have not yet identified, was stabbed. He was taken to the hospital where he died less than an hour later. The assailant fled and police urged him to turn himself in to authorities. For you to get that anger over something. Okay, I read that to y'all already. I just cannot believe that. So, child, I know they say you got to go out your door every day with the full armor of God on you. But over a chicken sandwich, my nigga? People dying over a chicken sandwich? I'm confused. This don't make sense. This actually sounds very stupid. I am so alarmed at the fact that this has become acceptable behavior. We cut up down at the Popeyes over a chicken sandwich. I know the line been long. I seen it, y'all. But if you ain't got patience to wait in line, and if in fact someone does break ahead of you in line, that may anger you. It's damn sure not. It's disrespectful. It shows a lack of manners. But do we really want to get into a fight to where it ends up with somebody having to be put in the ground? Every day, a little piece of my hope get chipped away at humanity. But I'm holding on to God's unchanging hand that this is just the sign of the times and that there is a possibility that we can still exist on this earth in some form of peace and harmony. I can't lose hope of that, because if I lose hope of that, then I'll go into I'll spiral into an abyss of depression, and honey, you'll be hearing about me. I'm just at a loss of words. It's nothing that should anger you to the point where you want to stab somebody, especially something as minute as being, I understand. I'm all about that respect thing, and when people disrespect me, if y'all checked out any of my story times, y'all know that I done took it above and beyond. But see, when you learn better, you do better. Never again will I jump across a damn layaway counter down to the Walmart. Never again will I snatch my damn wig off in no damn Save-A-Lot over no turkey. It's not that deep. Yes, he who angers you do control you. And see, I'm a type of girl that don't like to be controlled. That's why I have to roll solo. Because I ain't in the business of being controlled by nobody and nothing. Absolutely not. Not today, not tomorrow, not never. But for me to pick up an article or to be sent an article where a 28-year-old man now has lost his life in a parking lot of a Popeyes over an argument that started inside the restaurant, possibly because the man was cut in front of while waiting on this famous Popeyes chicken sandwich. Y'all really have lost y'all mind. For those of us in the South, especially Louisiana, we unimpressed with that damn chicken sandwich. A vast majority of us are very unimpressed. That shit new to y'all. That ain't new to us. Okay? But it ain't, even if it was even if it tastes so good, it made you go into a dream of floating on clouds with not a worry in the world. That sandwich is not worth somebody's life. If you frustrated and didn't want to stand in line, then you leave and come back when maybe it's a little less people. Right now, you know that this is a hot menu item and the stores are going to be packed. But it ain't that deep that somebody should have to die. Now, like I said in the article, we don't know who this young man is yet, and we don't know who the guy that fled the scene after stabbing the man is. I'm pretty sure they're going to find out. But was it worth it? I wonder, to the person out there who did this, looking back on the events of that night, was it worth it? Because now one man is going to be put to rest and another one is going to lose the remainder or a very large portion of their lives in the penitentiary system. Come on, my people, we got to do better. We have got to do better. It is nothing in this world worth your freedom in the book of my mind. Definitely not this. Now, if I'm going to go to prison, I'm going to keep it 100. I don't think nothing really worth going to prison behind other than my money, my man, and my children. Other than that, it ain't nothing that I really want to go to jail behind. But if I'm going to go, it's going to be behind something important. And I just gave you the important things in my life, okay? My eggs, my grand eggs, my dude or dudes, and my good coin, because I work hard for it. Other than that, I'm not going to take a penitentiary chance. Not on something so small. Not on something so insignificant. Life is worth more than this right here. And I'm highly disappointed to hear something like this. I am. I'm disappointed in people because we got to do better. You can't act a damn fool everywhere. You can't take people nowhere. You can't act a fool everywhere you go. And you should not want to. And you should have some value when it comes to life. Life is precious. Baby, you here today, gone tomorrow. That's all. Hell, I don't know what else to say. This just threw me. I can't believe this. Girl. So you mean to tell me I got to be locked and loaded at the Popeyes too? Girl. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the panty section, aka the comments. Also down there will be both articles that I have linked for you guys down there to go over and read it for yourself. Again, a big shout out and thank you to my love thing over on Instagram that sent me this story. And in closing, as always, y'all, remember the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized in the algorithm here on YouTube. Comment down below in the panty section, sound off. I want to know what you think about this. Ain't this sad? Ain't this sad? If you have not become a love thing today for the free 99, please subscribe to the channel today. Also, follow my backup channel, Lady Nyca Live, here on YouTube. Subscribe to both channels. Also, tap your notification bell. Set it to all so that each and every time that I go live from either channel or I drop a pre-recorded video, you will be notified and you can come over and join in the conversation that's always popping off down in the penny section, honey. I will be back later tonight with Greenleaf. As a possibility that we may actually go live tomorrow morning again. At that time, we will be discussing Mr. Rodney Reed. We're going to touch on this subject here again to see if there's any updates. Do we got a name of the victim or the suspect? And we'll discuss other things among those two topics on a live tomorrow morning. If you do not see me come back tonight for nothing more than Greenleaf. I thank you guys again for your continued support of myself and this channel. I thank you to each and every person that came through this morning. I admit it, I was in my feelings because I did something I rarely do. I got in my car and I rolled down the YouTube Boulevard and I got saddened. I got saddened at seeing my people sitting here arguing over stuff that don't even matter with each other, and we are all basically strangers. I got saddened by the fact that true creativity and content has been replaced with beef and doxing and acting a damn fool. I felt discouraged, and I thank each and every one of you who were there this morning to kind of help lift me up a little bit more and to encourage me to continue on my path of bringing content and conversations that matter. This is not a beef channel, nor will it ever be a beef channel. My ultimate goal in this channel is to keep you uplifted, inspired, and make you laugh. This is a feel-good channel. Sometimes I have to talk about very dark subjects, but for the most part, I always try to drop you something that can make you feel better or smile before I end each and every video or live. I thank you guys for reminding me of who I was today. Sometimes we have to all be called to carpet. And any time that you guys see me teetering over to the side, because I'm still a work in progress, I'm only human, please call me upon that, and it will be received in the order to which you give it to me. If it's given in love, I'm going to receive it in love. If you come at me crazy, I'm not going to really receive it, and I'm going to give you back crazy. But I thank you guys for sticking with me. It's very hard to stay positive and to stay focused on content when it seems like everything around you is geared toward the opposite. But I have never, nor will I ever be, a part of a crowd or a clique. I'm a one-woman act, and I will always be a one-woman act, whether I win, lose, or I draw. So thank you for having my back this morning. And I will see you guys later on tonight for some old messy church drama that I love, which is Greenleaf. And if I can, I'll come back tonight and we'll do a live. If I cannot, we will go live tomorrow around the same time that I went live this morning. I told y'all got me this week. We can spend more time together as I am on some vacation days. And I wanted to spend time on the streets. So thank you for having my back and for supporting Lady Nyca and the channel. Okay, both of them. You guys have a great remainder to your Wednesday. And I will see you tomorrow on live and later on tonight for that old nasty piece of Greenleaf. Bye.